In August 2018, a case emerged from Frederick, Colorado that would shock the world. Not because it involved a mysterious stranger, but because it appeared to involve something far more unsettling. On the surface,
it looked like a normal family. A husband, a wife, and 2 young children living a quiet suburban life.
But within days, that image would completely collapse, revealing a story that left millions asking. The same question remains: how well do we really know the people closest to us? This is the story of a man whose case drew widespread attention. On August 13th, 2018, Shannon Watts and her 2 daughters, Bella and Celeste, were reported missing.
Shannon had just returned from a business trip in the early hours of the morning, when a friend...
After being unable to reach her, a welfare check was requested. Police arrived. I went into the house. At first, everything seemed normal. Nothing was out of place. But I knew better. I knew there was a secret in the walls. There were no signs of forced entry. Shannon's car was still in the garage. Her personal belongings found inside. No forced entry. Unsolved mystery, including her phone and purse, were left behind. It was as if she had vanished without a trace. His husband appeared calm and cooperative. He spoke with officers, allowed them to search
the house, and even gave interviews to local media. Standing outside his home, he appealed for his family's...
We're asking anyone with information to come forward to help ensure their safe return. But something about his demeanor raised questions. The witness accounts don't align with the forensic evidence. Location details are contradictory. The timeline has gaps. Investigators began to look more closely, not just at the evidence, but at the timeline. What had happened that morning? Security footage from a neighbor's camera provided a crucial clue.
It showed his backing his truck into the driveway early that morning and loading items into it.
This detail became a key focus of the investigation. As detectives continued their work, they uncovered more information about her personal life. He had been involved in an extramarital relationship. This revelation introduced a potential motive, one that shifted the direction of the investigation. Detectives began to question whether the disappearance was truly a missing persons case or something else entirely. Chris Watts agreed to take a polygraph test. During the examination, his responses indicated deception. You're wrong. This is the truth. We have this. That's not how it happened. It's about a missing family quickly evolved into a confession. He admitted responsibility. The details that followed were difficult to comprehend. The image of a normal family life was replaced with a reality that few could have imagined. Investigators worked to piece together the sequence of events. Authorities followed the trail to a remote work site where both his statements and the physical evidence led them, connected to her job. There, they discovered evidence that confirmed the worst. The case was no longer a mystery. It was a tragedy. He was arrested and charged. The legal process moved quickly as the evidence against him was overwhelming. Rather than proceeding to a lengthy trial, he entered a guilty plea. In November 2018, he was sentenced to multiple life terms in prison. The case captured global attention, not just because of what happened, but because of how it happened.
To many, the Watts family appeared happy. Their lives were shared on social media, showing moments.
The truth behind the mask, a reality hidden in shadows, a stark contrast to the celebration we see. Aspects of the case. How could something so tragic exist behind what seemed like a normal life? Experts pointed to a combination of factors: personal pressures, hidden conflicts, and decisions made over time. But even with analysis, the case left lingering questions about human behavior and the complexity of relationships. Another aspect that drew attention was the role of digital evidence. Text messages, online activity,
and recorded footage all played a significant part in reconstructing the timeline. In modern investigations,
technology can provide insights that were once impossible to obtain. In this case, it helped reveal the truth. The impact of the case extended beyond the immediate events. It sparked discussions about trust, communication, the importance of recognizing signs that may not always be visible on the surface. Not all cases involve unknown suspects or mysterious figures. Sometimes the answers are closer than expected. Today, the story of him continues to be analyzed and discussed. It is often referenced as an example of how quickly situations can change and how important it is to look beyond appearances. Because in the end, the most unsettling part of this case is not just what happened, but how it remained hidden until it was too late.
A family that seemed complete, a life that appeared stable, and a reality that no one saw coming.
The question that remains is one that continues to resonate with those who follow the case. What really goes on behind closed doors? And how many signs do we miss? The truth is there, buried under layers of silence. What are you going to do about it?